Okay, Mark the Stampede here. I'm going to be doing a tour of my island. It is a 5-star island, and I did not use time travel. I'm going to say that I did not cheat in any way. I didn't, go to, I didn't go to Nukazam or one of those, or Reddit, and get a bunch of stuff from other people. I just traded fruit with my sister, my actual sister, to get all the trees. So, and like I said, I didn't use any time travel, so this is going to be a 5-star island. So I started this the end of March, so it took me about 2 months. So I'm just going to do a tour of my island and also give some advice of how to get a 5-star island without doing any time travel or any sort of cheating. Okay, I'm not going to go through my house because I don't think that's that interesting. I don't have it complete yet. Okay, but I think one thing that's good to note is they don't want to get when you have stuff on your island that's not actual furniture. So an easy way to check is just go to your storage, and anything that's housewares is good to put on the island. Anything that's miscellaneous, they really, Isabelle gets mad if it's on the island. And even if it's on a table or something, you can't have too much stuff even on tables, which is so annoying because when you just have tables by themselves, they look empty. So you want to put something on there, but okay. And then the other thing I would say is, so every day I had to look at a list of chores I did. I hit every rock on my island until and everybody knows the thing if you dig tools behind you. I already hit them today, so it's not going to matter. You dig tools behind you and you hit it up to 8 times. I think the this brick, this changing it away from grass is actually messing it up. I don't get as much stuff. I don't always get 8 on this rock anymore. So I've listed chores. I'd hit every rock. I get all the fruit on my islands, and I sell it. And keep a few in case, 10 in my store, just in case I need it for a recipe. And then I would also use obviously use your your stone axe, so you don't actually knock over, so you don't chop down your trees. And I have 3 bamboo. Yeah, there's my golden watering can, so you know that I have 5-star island. So I also have 3 bamboo groves, and I hit all of those every day, and I sell them. And there was not much. I don't have as much furniture, so I don't have very many bamboo things that I can do. But anyway, so that's pretty much my chores I would do every day. I would hit every rock. I cut the bamboo. I get all the fruit. And then I would also hit every tree. Well, not every tree. I would hit the trees until I would get... Oh, it looks like he wants to tell me a greeting. Alright, sorry. Burns my veins when somebody's got troubles, but don't show any reaction, and expect me to pick up on it. So if something's worrying you, make sure you make that worry plain on your face. Help me out. Alright, I learned a new expression. Okay. Okay, hope I'm using it correctly. Anyway, so I hit... you don't have to hit every tree because that would take forever, but I chop wood. I would get until I got 30 pieces of regular wood, and then I would usually have enough other wood for any recipes that I would need. And obviously I would go and talk to every neighbor every day to see who was having a recipe. And then I would go to the beach and look for the recipe that washed up on the shore. And then, yeah, she's obviously doesn't have anything. I already got my recipe from a different neighbor today, so. Oh, and then another thing is, okay, so you look. I saw some advice that you put fences around every house. So every house of everyone that has a house. Well, I guess I forgot this one person. Everyone that oh no, they have a fence. I would put a fence, and then in their fence I would put flowers. So and then I have fences a lot of fences. Okay, so then just around here, this is basically just all this different residents. So the first thing was to get all the residents. Well, actually, the first thing was to get rid of all the weeds. Something weird is, even if you play every day, you still get weeds. So this is where I put most of. This is the main island. I put most of my houses on here. Most of my neighbors. I just have different groves of trees here. And then I have some more hedges and flowers. Okay. So, and then let's go in here real quick. So, and then every day, before I actually start the tour, just a little more advice. Okay, so every day I would talk to Isabelle and ask her what I needed to do. If I can sit down. And you can talk to her more than once a day. Obviously, let me know if I can help with something. Let's talk island evals. Here's what the current land of Oom. Right now, land of Oom is a 5-star rating. Our island has become so popular that people dream about living here. Allow me to read an excerpt from the feedback that I gathered. This royal throne of bugs, this sceptered isle, this hive of majesty, this infested plot, this earth, this terrarium, this land of Oom. That doesn't sound good, actually, but well, there you have it. We got a perfect score again. So let's keep doing whatever it is we're doing. And there you have it. So every day, I would go talk to Isabelle and just do what she told me to do until she would stop saying it. So sometimes it would take like days to do it. Because first you had to get enough residents. Well, I guess actually first you wanted to get rid of all the weeds. So first you had to get all the First I had to get rid of the weeds. Then I got more residents, and then it was getting stuff all around the islands, and then it was putting more fencing up, and then it was putting some more infrastructure around. Then it was finishing the shops. So you have to have the expansion of Nook's Cranny, which I can't show you now because it is too late. And then every day I would also. So you don't have to do this every day, but it's good to every day go to get your miles and then do your shopping. And so I think everyone's island is slightly different. One thing that's good to note is the fence recipes, they change every day. But if I've already gotten these, they don't tell you if you already bought them or not, which is super annoying. So just keep track of which ones you have and which ones you don't. And then the other thing about it is, so when she's telling you so a few times when she's telling you I needed to put more items on the island, she said I could use the Nook, I could make stuff with miles. Another time she said I can make stuff with, I use the Nook shop, which is different from the Nook miles. And then another time she said I need to make my own with recipes. So basically, I think there's a thing where you have to have a certain amount of things from Nook, the miles, and then a certain amount of items from the Nook shop, and then a certain amount of items from that you actually just built from recipes. And you can buy these things multiple times as long as you have the Nook miles. I pretty much bought everything that I need, and now I don't really know anything to do with the Nook miles, to be honest with you. I think I've heard that there's a punishment for having too much of the same thing, but I haven't heard. I use multiple of the same thing, and there's not been any punishment yet. Because if I just did everything the same, then I wouldn't have a 5-star island. The other thing is, if you do enough Nook shopping, eventually you will get. I think you have to buy 50 items through here or something, and then you'll get it on your phone. So, like on my phone now, I have this Nook shopping app, and I can't do any of the Nook shopping things. And you know what's so weird? Okay, so this is the other thing. It's like, I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. You can rebuy things you've already bought, like if you want something, if you, or yeah, I don't even, it might not even be, yeah, I think you have to have bought it. It's not gonna show you stuff that you made that you couldn't buy. I think you have to have bought it, but it's like good to know for when you're trying to make a theme of something, right? So everything that things that you bought before you can rebuy, like if you want to make put a bunch of diner neon clocks, but you can't put that up around your island. But anyway, just so like this is bad examples, but I think I bought yeah, I think like you could buy like a bunch of box quarter sofas so they can look like a diner, stuff like that. I think another thing, a piece of advice that I have is when Leaf comes, buy as many variety of flowers as you can, because when Leaf came the last 2 times, Isabelle wasn't telling me that I needed to plant more flowers, so by the time I had to start planting more flowers, I had to buy the normal ones that was in Nook's Cranny, which stunk. But anyway, okay, so let's do just a quick tour of the island here now. I think that's all the main advice that I have. Oh, another thing is every day until you've used all the Nook miles you need, definitely do these ones. I would always try to at least do the ones that have ×2. At least try to get all the ×2 ones out of the way, because by the end of that you'd have at least 2,000. You'd have more than 2,000, or you'd have around 4,000, maybe more. So also pick up some other things while you're doing it. But like I said, I have 8,000 because I haven't needed anything else for a while. So do that, because then you can spend to get to buy things with the Nook miles, which will be helpful to finish your island. Okay, so like I said, so this is all the residential area, and then so on the beaches I put a bunch of shell tables. I have a lot, so I have one on with every beach, and I had to plant some more flowers here, and I planted coconuts on coconut trees on pretty much every beach, which you get. I think they say if you go to the first time you go to Nook Miles Island, you get coconuts. And I don't know if I have every single fruit, and my sister helped me get the remaining fruit. I don't know if you need all the different fruit to have a 5-star island, or if you just need to have a certain amount of fruit trees. Also, I will say there are some articles online that are wrong. They list things that you need. Like I remember reading once that you need like 5 bamboo groves, which isn't true because I don't have 5 bamboo groves, and you needed like 7 bridges and 5 inclines. I don't have that many. I have less than, I can't remember, but it's not that many. Oh, so, and then, okay, so this is another beach I have, so it's more, this is sort of like, I put wave breakers on a lot of beaches as well. This is sort of the relaxing area for adults, I'm saying. It's got outdoor rec table. I also put lifeguard chairs on at pretty much every beach. And then I have the pool, and then I have the poolside chairs. Oh yeah, I think I bought these on using the Nook, like by rebuying it. So, because I wanted it to look like a poolside. Another outdoor table. Excuse me, and a few more flower tulips. And pretty much I made every single. I got all the different fence recipes, and then I made them all, and then I'm not crazy about where I just put them to put all the fences up, because a lot of times she kept telling me you use 2 more fencing. So I put it up, and I was just doing, like, I'm not crazy about it. I guess this kind of matches for the beach, but I might go back eventually and redo it so the fences have more theme, like I first started trying to theme into the house of the resident, but then, like, I don't know. Then I just started putting all the fences up because I wanted to have all the different fences up. This is where I put the Able Sisters, and then this is where I put the museum, and then these are all apple trees. You can't tell now because I took all the apples. But I thought it was nice to make this little dirt path from Able Sisters to the museum with the apple trees. Makes it looks kind of classy, I think. And then let's go back up here before we go down to the beach. This is where Nook's Cranny is. It's fall because I'm in the southern hemisphere. And then yeah, like when I was running, when Isabelle kept telling me to make more flowers, I was planting them on the side of all the buildings basically. Oh yeah, and here's one of my bamboo grove. And like I said, I would say every day you should hit all your bamboo and then sell any of it that you don't need. And then coming up here, we have I made like a restaurant. So here's a little menu sign, brick oven, smoker. Here's some of the tables that the wooden block tables that I then customized. I've got the freezer, and then the water cooler, and then a trash can, and then the wet sign, because it's a restaurant. You know what's so funny? This is so bizarre. Look, if you go to here, a freezer. Should I change? That makes no sense. Why would you get... It's not a wardrobe, it's a freezer. It's so bizarre. Anyway. So, yeah, here's some peaches trees. Yeah, also, I made it so... I tried to group all my different fruits in one area. Though the apples are native, so they're all over the island. So, here's my peach grove. Here's my pear grove around my house. Then I put, you can't tell because they're all gone. This is all the cherry grove between the beaches. And then, let's see the other ones. Yeah, and honestly, I haven't messed much with the flowers. Like, these are purple roses. They just came up, they bloomed. I didn't mean to crossbreed them. Oh yeah, and here's some like lime scooters that I purchased. Okay. Let's go down here. There's claws. Oh yeah, and then this is a dinosaur standee to show that it's at museum. Then down here on this beach is an actual Stegosaurus skeleton, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's grab this stuff while I'm down here anyway. Alright, now let's cross over to the other side here. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, and then every day if you see, try to hit, like obviously get all the presents in the air every day. Right. Whoops, I don't know what that is. Oh, a mage's hat, cool. Okay. Then over here, this is like the orange grove part, right here. And then, this is sort of like the soccer field / playground. I got the bouncy horses, bench, the soccer nets, and then another bench, vending machines, stuff like that. Cotton candy, bubble gum, some more flowers, and then, oh yeah, playground down here. And then down here is, this one isn't as... I was trying to think of like a, I was trying to... Sorry, I lost connection for a second there. But down here, I was trying to do like a poolside, like lounge sort of thing. It didn't, I don't know. This part I'm not too happy with. It's got the palm tree lamp and like the palm tree, the bamboo shelf and the bamboo lamp, but I don't know. More shell lamps, more lifeguard chairs, and then the destination signpost, so waybreaker. So this is just like stuff on the beach, right? There's my pier. Okay, and then down here on this beach, I tried to make, this was like it's like the gym, the beach gym, right? I got the yoga ball, the barbells, tire thing, not the treadmill, the what do you call it, the bike. Then I got my protein powder over here. So I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I could have made it to an actual, like more of a gym with like walls and stuff, but I like the open stuff. I'm trying to look like Muscle Beach, right? Where, you know. And then here's some more houses. Like you see, every house has some sort of wall around it, and they pretty much all have flowers around them as well. And just more flowers, more trees. So this is, yeah, orange. Then these are pretty much all apple trees for the rest, and then another house. Okay, and then this is, I tried to make like an outdoor bathroom. So I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks like a bathroom. If you go to like a regional park, I think the bathrooms always seem to look like that. And there's always like trash outside. And then over here, just more flowers. A sandbox. I think I have two sandboxes, a couple sandcastles. There's Gulliver, another shell table, another lifeguard thing. Gulliver. So I sent a quick heads up to my shipmates. Let's see here. No replies yet. It says they read my message, but I bet they're just busy planning for my return celebration. Writing a name on a big banner breaking out the good soda. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay. And then over here, I don't really have anything. So, like, I just put lighthouses on both these places. I didn't really know what else to do. Okay. Let's go over here now. Go to one of my inclines. I think I have 3 inclines, maybe? Definitely not as many as that one article says. So this is just a clump of cedars here. I just put another fence there. It really matches. And then this is like a kind of like a gardening area. I got some like, these are houseplants that are large enough to not be considered furniture and not items, which is weird. And then wheelbarrows, the grain silo, more flowers, and a lawnmower. So it's kind of like, I want everything to have a theme, so I think it's a decent part of that, about that. It's not like there's nothing, I don't even put anything over here, to be honest with you. I just put flowers there. And then another incline here, and then another little bamboo grove, and this is sort of like my, I guess like my zen spa. Got the little bubbling bath there or whatever. Got these stone lamps, the cypress plants, the cypress tub, and the sauna heater. So I thought, yeah, it's kind of like a little zen spa. And then I don't remember. Oh shoot, I don't even remember what that is that I made. Anyway. So then this part here, it doesn't really have a theme. I was trying to make it look, not wild, but make it matte, sort of just part of the forest, right? So I have the mushroom stools, and just the paper lanterns. This is where Red comes up Red appears when he appears. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess I did put stuff. I put a bunch of, basically, I try to make it all look like this area look natural. So I got the stone arch down here, mushroom stools, stone tablet, flat rock, stone table, stone stools, another stone table, and then over here the deer scare. But all of it, I think, sort of like, I mean, a natural material is looking natural, but I mean, like I said, I was trying to put make every different wall and put it all up, so I'm not crazy about these walls here. Might be better as like, I don't know, maybe change it to make it, maybe bamboo instead. Yeah, that probably look better. And then down here is my, I don't know if you can tell, that's one of the pet sign. So this is my like little cafe. It's like a cat cafe. It's got my pet, there's the pet cafe, yeah, doghouse, cat bed, pet food bowl. This is my espresso thing, yeah. So popcorn maker, tea kettle, cotton candy machine, and then the tables. And here's my lily. That's for having a 5-star island. Pretty cool. But yeah, also those guys said like the lily only blooms on the highest point of your island. Like some of those guides you just can't trust. I'm gonna just reiterate. Just do whatever Isabelle says. That's what you need to worry about. But those guides know what they're talking about all the time. Well, T-Stud over here. So I think. So the other thing about this was I had to take a bunch of this stuff. I had to have more stuff on these tables. I had to take it off because Isabelle was complaining there's too many items scattered around the island. That's just annoying. Okay, and then let's go over here. And then this is I was trying to make it more like this portion and then over kind of just feel like a maybe not Central Park necessarily, but just like a park. So here's my beehive or beekeeper, bee house, I don't know what to call it. Just a hose, more flowers. Yeah, these are like really boring. These are the first ones I planted. These are all wildflowers. I put a bunch of just like wells with the little buckets next to them. And then the tourist binoculars. And then coming down here. Yeah, you see this is trying to make it look like a park. I got the fountain, more wells, I got the park clock, the water fountain, and then the go board with the stone stools. And I mean that's pretty, and then oh yeah, birdhouse, that other, yeah, I should do that. So pretty much, oh, and then the telephone booth, because I thought it matched the, even though it doesn't make that much sense, but I thought it and the lamp post, I thought it made it look kind of like a park, like a sort of a nature park in a city, even though around the city. Yeah, and then down here, just my other lighthouse, and then over here is like my kids' beach. Got the elephant slide, sandcastles, another lifeguard chair, baby pool, baby chairs, another sandbox. So I think, like I said, I want everything placed up with theme. I think it's a pretty good job. I mean, it's not 100. It's not amazing, but I like that everything has a theme. Another bamboo. I remember my third bamboo grow. I think this might be my first one though. And then this is the campsite. So you see, trying to make everything kind of look like an actual campsite here. I got like the spigot here, the log, the hammock, the mum cushion, the not the kettle, but the, what do you call it, for cooking outside. Just more flowers. Yeah, I don't think I planted any pink mums. I think they all sprouted. The bird bath. Yeah, I definitely didn't plant the black tulips or whatever. And then the cot, and then the sleeping bag. So yeah, and then just made some piles of leaves. Which the piles of leaves are not items; they're furniture, which also makes no sense. Yeah, and I put a bunch of trash cans around. Try to make them sort of in the right theme. Oh, the leaf campfire. I think the leaf campfire. So the pile of leaves, I think, aren't items, but the leaf campfire is for some reason. I don't know. But the bonfire definitely isn't. Okay, so that is. Oh yeah, and then the other thing is, you can get a lot. You can make more. I made these signposts pretty much for the entire island. So this is my first bridge. Oh yeah, this is back to the start, but. There's one more, and then there's one other place on my islands to show. Unfortunately, this part of the river I can't. It's not long enough to put a bridge across. Okay, so this is Tom's house, and he has not Tom Nook, the cat Tom. Like his inside, you can't see because he's not there right now, but the inside of his house is all about cars. So I thought it'd make his portion sort of look like, kind of like, not a junkyard, but like a car garage, like a mechanic's garage. So for the tires, the bike, I put the brick walls with the steel frame. So I think it's a good match. And then the outdoor sink. So I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks like something you'd see outside of a mechanic shop. That's pretty much it. This is my other rock, another bird bath. This is good things. One that's going to be there tomorrow. So that's pretty much it. That's my 5-star island. And I did it, like I said, without doing any time traveling. Without, in my opinion, I didn't cheat at all. And like I said, I want to make sure that you get that every single day you're making money so you can pay for stuff. You're getting your Nook miles every day, that you're getting bamboo to sell, you're getting all the fruit around it to sell, and that you are working on and I think it's about hitting all the rocks, and that just basically talk to Isabelle and keep talking to her until she tells you to do something else, then do that. And sometimes sometimes she'll tell you to do more than one. Sometimes later in the day she'll do something else, but then she'll go back, like the items thing. She kept going back to the items thing, but sometimes in between the items thing, she used to tell me to work on the infrastructure of the island, like adding the ramps and inclines, and sometimes she told me to like add more fencing. So just keep talking to her, and just do that. That is my biggest advice. Do whatever Isabelle says, but you don't have to. Like I have some recipes, but I think I don't have everything. But I had enough, but I didn't want it to look like, I wanted everything to have a theme, sort of, so I made everything, but I didn't, almost everything that I could, but I didn't put everything out, right? So I think you can, even if you don't, I don't think you necessarily need to have a certain recipes to make Adventure Island make 5 stars. You just have to work with what you have. That's why I made the gym, because that's what I had the recipes for. That's pretty much, I honestly wanted this restaurant to look a little bit different, but this is what I had to work with, so that's what I used, and I think it looks good. So, you'll have enough stuff if you play every day and you get all the different recipes. You'll have enough things to make that you'll be able to make some decent themed areas. So that's it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, I guess. But so until next time, take it easy.